Cheetahs are my favorite animal. For this example, let's say they have 3 linked loci, Q, R, and S. Loci are said to be linked when they're on the same chromosome and close in proximity. When loci are linked, the genes the alleles code for are inherited together, and there are different likelihoods that offspring will receive the genes. All the loci have to be close to one another for linkage to occur. However, the farther apart one allele is from the one right next to it means there's a higher probability of recombination occurring there. Here's a map of a heterozygous cheetah. It shows all the dominant traits. The coefficient of coincidence is 0.8. The distance between loci 1 and 2 is 21 centimorgans. The distance between loci 2 and 3 is 13 centimorgans. To get that heterozygous offspring, the parents could be mom with small paws, short tail, and many spots, dad with big paws, long tail, and fewer spots. So the chromosomes will pair up with their homologue to form a homologous pair. Before separation in anaphase 1, crossing over occurs between the homologous pairs. If crossing over occurs, there are 3 possibilities. It could occur between loci 1 and 2, it could occur between loci 2 and 3, or double crossing could occur, which means there's a cross between loci 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. To get our heterozygous cheetah, a single crossover must occur between loci 2 and 3. One sister chromatid from each chromosome swaps the S allele with that of its homologue. Meiosis continues until you're left with the gametes, which is the generation of the heterozygous cheetah. Let's say we do a test cross of the heterozygous cheetah with a homozygous recessive cheetah. There could be no cross, a single cross between loci 1 and 2, a single cross between loci 2 and 3, or a double crossover. These gametes would result. Technically, those are the second generation gametes, but the phenotype of those gametes tells you what the F1 gamete genotypes were. 68.2% of offspring had no crossover. 18.8% had a single crossover between loci 1 and 2. 10.8% had a crossover between loci 2 and 3, and 2.2% had a double cross. Now, let's say you want the probability of getting a small paw, long tail, fewer spots cheetah. This would happen with a double crossover. Keep in mind that there are 2 possible gametes that result, so all you have to do is divide the previous percent that you got by 2. It would be 1.1%. You could also look for a homozygous recessive cheetah. Has big paws, short tail, and fewer spots. This happens with a single crossover between loci 1 and 2. There are also 2 possible gametes that result, so you can divide the previous percent you got for SCO1 by 2, and that would give you 9.4%.